Evan Wentz picked up Phoenix Copley as a backup in case he wouldn't, but Darcy Kemper is in. Kemper against Binnington. Kings on to the opening face-off. Fogel's over the line on the near wing. Quick shot on. Big Eddie onto the puck. In his second season with the LA Kings, he signed a 4-year deal with LA as they come across to Quentin Byfield. He'll roll one on net. Anderson checked into there by Braden Shen. Gets out on the ice his first shift, and he throws a check. Over the line, Kuzmenko to the near wing. Laferriere put that one to the goal. Save again by Binnington. He's made 3 already in the game. 2 minutes in, they tried to center to Corey Perry. To the right side, Kuzmenko. Edmondson with a shot. Binnington, right pad save on that one. Parayko back to center to play it over to Tucker. It's lost. Perry shooting it. Parayko went down in front. The goalie makes the save. Puck coming to the near side. Over to the far wing. In. Fowler save. Rebound. Texier. And that one's knocked away. Holloway's going to get it through center and find Shen skating it. Back to Holloway. It's deflected on. Kemper the save.
I go, you don't have one, do you? He goes, I do. He goes, I love the little scissors. I said, I love the toothpick.
Yeah. Blues deflected in front. Neighbors was right there. And by the way, they do call it an actual Swiss Army knife in Switzerland. That's the other thing we confirmed with them. Always a fun thing to have. Ceci rips it. Binnington, the save. Puck to the near wing. Neighbors battles along the wall. Digs in. Falk cuts it off. Here's Fogel throwing it to open ice. Broberg's going over to get it. Those two were teammates, Fogel and Broberg. Along with Holloway, they all let Edmonton Blues cough it up. On! Binnington glove save!
Coming up right here. It's going to come around the wall. The release is in the middle. The lack of pressure is in the middle. Jake goes right to Robert, but that puck kind of comes up on end and just goes right between Robert's skates there. Especially with the Blues, the face-offs have been as good as they've been this year.
Dumoulin near wing, another shot on, and Binnington with the glove right above the ankle.
Glove at the very last second, that's what makes this goaltender so special.
LA wins another draw. Dumoulin out to Fiala, Fiala into traffic, save Binnington, again off the player right in front of Mia. Binnington tracked it with the blocker. Broberg braced for contact, and that one gets shot wide of the net, comes to Falk. 3 to the bench and change. Blues dump it to the net. The other challenge sometimes for teams in the early part of the season is having the patience to let the game come to them. As it comes to Parayko and he bombs it and it smacks the glass. Had some high picks to help him get there. One of them's this guy, second overall pick, Byfield. Fires it on as he enters the zone. And he's starting to really come into his own in the league as well. Here's a shot coming through and another glove save. And a calm one reaching around Cam Fowler. All the way to the far wing to Mikey Anderson, now behind the net. Kuzmenko spins it back to the point. Kempe walks the line, passes to Cody Ceci. He shoots it, and a blocker saved by Binnington. That's 13 saves in the game now. Broberg's going to brace for contact. It's played to the far wing. Kyrou's stick broke. He needs one. They turn it over. Laferriere on a breakaway, shoots and scores. A turnover on the exit by the Blues. And LA takes a 1-0 lead.
Jordan Kyrou doesn't have a stick. You're going to see right there. Justin Falk tries to make an inside-out move. That puck comes up. It's spinning. He cannot control it. We'll take one more look at the goal right here as Laferriere comes all in. He goes forehand. Sells it pretty hard as Binnington's then going to drop. Tries to reach up there with the glove.
Well, there's your first goal of the game. We'll see how the game opens up from there. Tucker over to Parayko, launches it ahead off Walker. Couldn't send it in. It's coming back to the St. Louis line. Tucker again, and he'll slide this one in. And having a lot of goal are Taves and McCarr in Colorado. We dump it to the front of the net. Kemper's going to bounce it over to the far side. Joseph's going to dance with it. Anderson comes over to cut it off. And it's Snuggerud back in front to Joseph. Jammed it on. That's blocked away. And Fowler will drop it off. And here comes Robert Thomas. Moves it up to Kyrou with a head of steam. Wheels it into the goal and shoots it into Kemper. Clark through the neutral zone. Gets the line onside. Fiala onto the forehand. And a shot. Wow. Off the glove of Binnington again. Moving it ahead to the far wing. And that one gets sent down over the line, and Parayko's going to block it away, but LA recovers. Anderson, quick shot, knocked down in front. Blues look, find it. Parayko, Walker, and Merlot dig in. That puck goes over to Corey straight away. Edmondson with a shot, rebound to Clark, and there's Binnington. The European NHL community raising some great funds. Another shot comes in on Binnington right there. So with that glove save, and now the gloves get dropped. Tyler Tucker and Merlot. Tucker takes him into the wall. The pop, the helmet of Merlot up. Tucker jabbing with a right. And then down goes Merlot. So another little brings it in. Fowler defending. They go back to Kempe out high. Skates it in, fires it on, and another good save. That impacts your next play speed. And one of the things he's been harping on the players really since camp. Lose the puck, he wants you to try to get it back within 3 seconds. And another play right to the front of the net, but it's whistled dead on a hand pass.
Armpit closed in, you bring the glove close to the body, but one thing that Jordan Binnington has done ever since he came up into the league in 19 is get that glove out there, challenge the shooter. He's doing a great job of it again here tonight.
Well, the Blues open up the third period, getting it into the offensive zone, but it's quickly sent out again by the Kings. They backhand it down and in, and Broberg is there to play it around to the near side. Now, St. Louis finished that last period. As they get that shot on goal here early, rebound to Holloway, turned away by Kemper.
If they can get it back.
This is one area where those entries and then recovering the puck as it comes to Thomas. Shoots it, Kemper the save. Power play moves it around to Holloway, going back over to Thomas, and even on his stomach, a good stick there by Anderson. Kyrou knocks it loose, Buchnevich on the recovery. Falk at the far point. Kyrou to Thomas. Slot, Falk shoots, score! Justin Falk ties it up. 1-1 with a power play goal.
He had the turnover that led to the LA goal, and now on your RoboCam, brought to you by the Bomberito. Watch how Falk releases it. He finds a soft little area. Just a beautiful pass from Robert Thomas. Once again, right through the legs of the defender, right between Mikey Anderson's legs right there. And Justin Falk right down Main Street. That one turnover was the only sore spot for the Blues. And Falk hated it, right? And then who gets on the board? Justin Falk. Here they come again.
In, Broberg, shot, and a save by Kemper. Byfield checked into there, turned over. They go down low with it. What a pass to Suter from Joseph, and a save by Kemper. Fiala will clear to center. Blues deflect it down into the corner. Now to Fowler. Fowler into the circle with a shot on. Kemper's going to make the save, and that's going to stop the clock. You get that kind of stuff, you get that kind of battle. It's a 1-1 game. It's in the third period. Emotions go, no penalties. And you go back to 5-on-5.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I love
right.
it.
And I
well
love
done.
that every member of the line was jumping in there. It wasn't just one guy.
CC behind his net. Over to the right side. Fiala's going to move it. Anderson fanned on it. Getting the handle. Kyrou. Shin to Kyrou. Loose puck from the knee. The backhand couldn't get clean. That's Merlot. Now to Perry. Goes back through Merlot. It comes to the near side. Dumoulin takes the shot. Blocked away by Binnington. Shin onto the puck in the offensive zone. Now to Kyrou. As he's checked, he goes to Holloway. To Fowler. Shooting and a glove save. Kemper. And they say we're going to take the point and go for the extra point. 3-on-3. Big goal by Justin Falk on the power play to tie. Blues going to overtime for the first time this season.
Big face-off win there by Robert Thomas. Here comes Buchnevich. Look out.
Back to Kempe. Thomas, Broberg, and Parayko killing for the Blues. On the penalty kill from Byfield to Fiala, now to Kempe. One touch back to Fiala, far side. Kempe shoots and scores. They put it in, and the St. Louis Blues fall in overtime. A power play goal by the Kings, spoiling a bit of a stellar performance by Jordan Binnington.
Robert Thomas is working on Fiala and Kempe. Look at the exchange. 3 solid passes.